To gain the trust of the gang members, a guard intentionally tripped an inmate, but then Homer hit the guard with a tray. The inmates were impressed by his actions, but the next second, the guard dragged Homer into a solitary confinement cell. Inside the cell, they banged a steak with a spoon, while Homer faked screams of being beaten.
No, mean!
Whoa! I'm impressed over here with that guy over there.
That night, Homer began to miss his family. At that moment, Fat Tony approached and thanked Homer for his loyalty. He tapped the prison wall, and it crumbled away. Fat Tony took Homer outside the prison, and Homer became his right-hand man. Fat Tony went to visit his deceased brother's grave. Just then, Marge called, but Homer couldn't answer. He started crying, and Fat Tony assumed he was grieving for his brother, which made him trust Homer even more. Fat Tony ordered Homer to burn down most of the taverns to prove his allegiance. Homer tried to talk him out of it, but ultimately had to go along with the plan. It turned out that Mo had already torched the place. Fat Tony was very pleased with Homer. Suddenly, a hood was placed over Homer's head, and he was taken to the gang's secret hideout. They pricked Homer's finger for an initiation ceremony, declaring that they were now brothers. That night, Fat Tony took Homer to a deal, but the police were monitoring everything through a wire that Homer was wearing. In fact, Homer had grown fond of Fat Tony, so he told him to run. Fat Tony lifted Homer's wig, discovered the wire, and was shocked. He wondered why Homer would betray him. Then the police burst in. Fat Tony was so heartbroken that he collapsed and died. Homer held his body and sobbed. On a rainy night, Homer went to Fat Tony's grave to pay his respects. The next thing he knew, he lost consciousness. When Homer woke up, he saw Fat Tony standing in front of him.
Fat Tony!
No, I'm his cousin from San Diego, Fit Tony.